there, it's me, Jenny Kirk, and we're back here for another box opening and review, and this is hopefully going to be quite a short one. All this is I was away at a model railway exhibition in Burton-on-Trent, helping out a friend of mine run his layout, and as you do, you go and frisk the trade, and I found a wagon that I didn't even know was in the Bachmann range. Well, certainly the base model I knew about, but this particular release, it was a special commission. Well, anyway, without further ado, let's have a quick look at what I found. What we've got here is it's looking a little bit shelf worn, but it did come brand new, and there were a few on the stand. And it's one of Bachmann's venerable towed brake vans, but in a slightly different special commission livery. And if we look at the end, we've got catalogue number 33-301Q. Now that Q means that this is a special commission, but we've also got a bit of information below. 20-ton towed brake van. BR light grey Loco Stafford Road for Wolverhampton branch Severn Valley Railway Association in aid of 7819 Hinton Manor. And this is basically, it's a special commission wagon that's been done in conjunction with Bachmann and a preservation group in order that funds can be raised for the preservation, restoration and upkeep of a particular locomotive, which in this case Hinton Manor at the Severn Valley Railway. And it's an interesting little model. It's something a little bit different in a way. Certainly Kernow Model Centre were pretty much the kings of commissioning special liveries of the towed brake van, but they didn't have exclusivity on that, as we can see with this. Let's see if we can just squeeze that out of the box. Like I said, a little bit shelf worn, and there is a certificate in here, one of a limited edition of 500 Severn Valley Railway, and we've got a handwritten number there. This is number 487 of those 500. And then actually we've got, as the background, quite a nice touch, we've got a photograph of the real wagon. So that's quite a nice touch just to see it there. If we have a look at the wagon, it's interesting. The grey finish on it does have a slight sort of yellowing to it, and I'm not really sure about why that might be, but we'll take this out, and it's possible that it has been colour matched to a particular van. It doesn't say anything about being ready weathered, but certainly it does give it that kind of slightly old and aged effect, which is quite nice really. I do quite like it. Now, we've recently reviewed the base wagon. In fact, we've reviewed it for a couple of videos, the most recent of which was a Kernow Model Rail Centre Special Commission in the Engineer's olive green. So I'm not really going to talk about the base model at all, because if you want to get any more details on that, just have a look at one of my previous videos. It is a reasonably recent commission insofar as it's got the couplings in the NEM pockets, and that's something originally, being a former mainline model, it had the fatter couplings and then subsequently the slimline couplings, but in the screw-on version. So it is the updated model. We've got single spoke wheels, but the livery application is pretty crisp, to be honest, as we'd expect. And as I talked about with the Kernow Model Rail Centre Special Commission, this is all moulded as part of the base mould. They're not separately applied details. But the way it's pinked out with the tempo printing, actually it works really well. There's not really much other information on here. We've got its running number with the W signifying that it was originally built for the Western region, or for the Great Western Railway. And then we've got there Loco Stafford Road and a few other bits and pieces. And we've also got a works plate there on the sole bar. Other than that, there's not really much else to say. It's just nice to see what is actually something a little bit different from the standard BR livery, the BR Grey, which Bachmann have done in the main range. So it's nice to see this, and certainly if in buying this I've helped out a preservation group in raising funds towards the preservation and upkeep of a real steam locomotive, then job done, and it's nice to have something like this to go on the layout as a little reminder of that. Anyway, hope you liked that, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button, because that's the way the world goes around, and it makes me really happy every time you tickle that like button. And also, don't forget to share it too, because I really love it when you like my stuff so much that you tell the world. And also subscribe if you're not already done so, and look back through, because there's loads and loads of videos there as well to have a peruse of. But until next time, this is me, Jenny Kirk, saying you take exceptionally good care of yourself. And you really matter to me. I'm really looking out for your well-being. So you take very good care of yourself. And until next time, bye for now. Today's video has been brought to you by my books, Bringing Home the Stars, Twinkle Little Star, and also you can get the complete comic collections of All Over the House, Books 1, Books 2, and also the wacky zany Life of Knob T. Mouse. Thanks, and catch you later.